Hello and welcome to this daily yoga practice. With me, I'm Jess. This is a full body Vinyasa flow. I shall offer options and modifications throughout the practice so you can take it at your own pace. We're going to be starting today's flow in child's pose, balasana. So when you're ready, roll out your mats and I'll see you there. Okay, coming down into your child's pose, so coming onto your knees and then sitting your hips back on your heels. Walk the hands forwards until your forehead eventually meets the mat. Relax your forearms, spread your fingertips wide and reach your hands forwards. You can close your eyes here. Slowly we start to deepen our breath. Taking this time to come into the present moment, meeting yourself where you're at today, and slowly starting to invite a deeper breath, a steady breath. Maybe you want to roll your forehead from side to side, if that feels good for you. Maybe you want to lift the forearms off the mat and tent the fingertips for a deeper shoulder stretch here. You choose. Let's take 3 more deep breaths here in your own time. Slowly lift your forehead and walk your hands back towards your knees. So coming into a kneeling position, spread your fingertips nice and wide and have them about shoulders distance apart. Inhale to open the chest and draw the shoulder blades together. Coming into a modified cow pose here. So really arching through the lower back, gaze forwards, inhale. And as you breathe out, we're going to round through the spine, tucking the upper back and the chin, separating the shoulder blades for your cow pose. Inhale to open the chest, gaze forwards. Exhale to round through. Continuing to move through your cat-cows here, moving with your own breath. If staying on the knees is uncomfortable, then you can come up into tabletop position, all fours, or you can stay on your knees like this. And then slowly come back to a neutral spine. Whether you're in your tabletop position or you're on your knees like me, we're going to slowly lift the right hand, twisting the body to the right, reach your right hand up to the sky. Just finding a gentle twist here. Inhale deeply. Exhale, slowly release fingertips, come back to the mat and we switch sides. Left hand lifts, twist to the left. Gaze up to your left hand, inhale. Exhale. We do one more on each side, moving with your breath. Nice. Walk your hands forward, coming into your tabletop position if you're not there already. Curl your toes under and we're slowly going to lift the hips up and back, coming into our downward facing dog. Ardha Mukha Savasana. Walking, pedaling the heels, take your dog for a walk here. Bumping the hips from side to side if you like. Relax the back of the neck. Press all 10 fingertips into the mat. That will take some of the weight off your wrists. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Take a moment of stillness in your dog. A slight bend in the knees. Pressing the chest down towards the thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Step your left foot in front of your right, and then step your right foot in front of your left. We're taking yourself to the top of the mat here. Coming into your forward fold, Uttanasana. When you get there, feet are hip distance apart. Draping the torso down, generous bend in the knees. You can grab opposite hand with opposite elbow and sway from side to side if you like. Closing your eyes if that feels good. Stay for one more breath. Exhale to release your fingertips and bend the knees even more as we roll up to standing into our Tadasana mountain pose. Roll the shoulders down and away from the ears, open the chest, gaze forwards. Or you can close your eyes if you'd prefer. Slight softness in the knees, tucking the pelvis in. Draw the shoulder blades together. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Feeling your feet spread on the mat. Grounding down. Slowly open your eyes if they were closed. Bend the knees. Inhale to reach the arms all the way up and overhead. Gaze up. Exhale to dive forwards, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, find your halfway lift, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to fold. Fingertips stay on the mat, and we're going to step the right foot back. Lower the back knee down, coming into your low lunge Anjaneyasana. Press into the top of the back foot. Inhale to lift the torso, reach the arms all the way up and overhead. Big breath in, option to take the gaze up to your hands. Exhale. Careful not to dump all of your weight into your hip. Really want to find a nice lift in the torso here, a nice lift in the pelvis. Inhale deeply. Exhale. You can keep your fingertips up in the air, or if you need some extra stability, you can bring your fingertips to the mat. We're going to curl the back toes under and lift the back knee, coming into a high lunge. Inhale from here. Exhale to pivot on the back foot. We're opening out into virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Reach your arms out from side to side. Back foot is in line with the back of the mat. Torso is facing the long side of the mat. Inhale to bend into that left knee generously and gaze past your left hand for your warrior 2. Inhale here. Exhale to relax your shoulders down. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Flip the palm up and reach it up and back, coming into your peaceful warrior. Straighten the front knee for your Viparita Trikonasana reverse triangle. Inhale here, reaching with the left hand. Exhale, slowly lift the torso, and we're going to turn to face the long side of the mat. Bending into that back knee, that right knee, we come all the way down, finding your skandasana, your side lunge. So hips may come all the way down. You might come down onto your heel, or it may stay lifted. Either way, it's all good. You can keep your fingertips on the mat, or you can take them off and bring your hands to heart center here. Inhale deeply. Left toes are facing up towards the sky. Exhale. Stay for 1 more breath. Fingertips come down to the mat if they're not there already. And we roll back over that left foot, walking the hands all the way to the top, turning to frame the left foot, pivot on the back foot, and we jump it in very slightly. So you want your back foot to be straight and you want your heel down on the mat. So you may need to replace where you put your foot, but you want both toes facing towards the top of the mat. Pulling back on that left hip. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Crown of the head comes down for your Parsvottanasana. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Slowly walk the fingertips forward towards the top of the mat. bend into that front knee, and we're slowly going to come onto the ball of our right foot and maybe lift that foot off the mat, coming into your standing split. Fingertips can stay on the mat here. Inhale to really reach that right foot back. Exhale to dial the right toes down to the mat, flex the foot. Exhale. Option to stay here, or you can plant the left hand and slowly turn to the right side, coming into your half moon, reaching the right hand all the way up, stacking the hips. Inhale here. Exhale. Stay for one more breath wherever you are. Slow and steady, right hand comes back to the mat, and we step the right foot back, step the left foot back, coming into your balasana plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale to lower the knees and then lower down all the way to your belly. Hands come under the shoulders, lift the chest for your bhujangasana, cobra. Exhale, we're going to press back to downward facing dog, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale when you get there. Exhale. Step your right foot in front of your left foot, left across the right, and we walk all the way back to the top of the mat. Find your Uttanasana, forward fold. Stay for a breath. Exhale. Bend the knees even more and let's roll up to our Tadasana. Slow and steady, rolling through the spine. Draw the shoulders down and away. Pause for a breath here. Bend the knees, reach the arms all the way up. Big breath in. Exhale to dive down, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Planting the fingertips, we step the left foot back this time. Lower the back knee down for your Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Inhale, when you're ready, lift the torso, reach the arms all the way up. Inhale when you get here. Exhale. Relax your shoulders down. Pause for a breath here. Now you may want to bring your fingertips to the mat or onto your hips for some extra stability, or we're going to curl the back toes under and lift the back knee, coming into our high lunge. Pivot on the back foot, open out to your warrior two, virabhadrasana 2. Bending generously into that right knee this time, reaching the fingertips from side to side, gaze past your right hand. Inhale. Exhale. Stay for 2 more breaths here. And then we flip the right palm to face up towards the sky and reach it all the way back. Peaceful warrior, slowly straightening that front knee, coming into your Viparita Trikonasana, reverse triangle. Inhale to reach with the right hand. Exhale to lift the torso, bending into that left knee. We come all the way down into our skandasana. Fingertips can stay on the mat here. Your heel may or may not touch the ground. Either way, that's all good. You can bring your hands to heart center if you like. And we'll pause here for 2 more breaths. And fingertips come to the mat and we walk them all the way back to the top. We're going to frame the right foot and jump the back foot in very slightly. We're going to find our Parsvottanasana, pyramid pose, pulling back on that right hip. You want the back heel to be on the mat. So if you're like this and your back heel is lifted, then jump the foot slightly in. And you might have it on an angle, or you can have both feet parallel facing towards the top of the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, option to fold the forehead down. For a fold, pause for a breath. Slowly lift the forehead and walk the hands forward. We're going to come onto the ball of the back foot and slowly lift it up, coming into your standing split. Now, keeping the fingertips on the mat here. If you have blocks, you may want to put your hand underneath some blocks. Or from here, if you want to take it a little bit further, you can plant the right hand and slowly open out to the left, finding your half moon. Reaching the left hand all the way up, stack the hips. We'll pause here for one more breath, wherever you are. Slowly, left hand comes back down to the mat. Back foot steps down, and you step the right foot back to meet the left, coming into your balasana plank pose. Option to chaturanga from here, or you can lower the knees down. Option to take bhujangasana cobra, or you can take upward facing dog, where your thighs are off the mat. And then we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Downward dog. When you get there, take the deepest breath you've taken all day. Inhale. Open your mouth. Sigh it out. Let's do one more. Slowly roll forwards, coming back to your plank pose. Shoulders are over the wrists, reach the heels back. Pull the pit of the belly in and up. And we slowly lower down to the belly with control. Go as slowly as you can. Belly flops are always welcome. When you get there, bring your hands underneath your forehead and rest your forehead down. You can come onto one side, one cheek. And then we're going to bend the right knee so that it comes out at an angle. A nice gentle hip opener. You can close your eyes here. And we'll stay for 3 more breaths. And then slowly lift your forehead and bring your palms down on the mat so that your elbows are bent. And then press your right hand into the mat, lift the chest and step the right foot all the way over for a nice shoulder opener here. Your toes might touch the ground behind you or they might not for this scorpion twist. It can be quite intense, so we'll just stay for 1 breath here. Exhale to release. Come back to center. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders and we'll switch sides. So rest your forehead down on your hands. You can come onto one side if you like and then bend your left knee. Coming into a hip opener on the other side. And we'll stay for 3 breaths here. Slowly lift your forehead and bring your palms back to the mat with your elbows bent. Left hand comes underneath the left shoulder this time and we twist over to the left. So lift the left foot and place it all the way over to the right, finding your shoulder opener here. Your toes may touch the mat or they may not. We'll stay here for 1 breath in and 1 breath out. Slowly release, come back to center and we roll onto our backs. So we're transitioning onto our backs. When you get there, pull your knees in towards your chest and give yourself a hug. Roll gently from side to side if you like. And then when you're ready, we're going to head into our happy baby Ananda balasana. So bringing the hands through the insides of the knees and catching the outer edges of the feet. If you can't reach your feet, you can grab your ankles or the back of the thighs, you choose. When you get to wherever you can reach, we lift the soles of the feet up towards the sky and actively roll the shoulders down, pulling the hip, opening through the hips. You can rock gently from side to side here if you like. Pressing your lower back into the mat. Breathing deep. 2 more breaths here. Slowly, when you're ready, we release. The feet come down And we extend the legs out long, coming into our Savasana, our final resting position of class. Take any additional props that you might need. Maybe you want a bolster under your knees, or a blanket, or a cushion under the head. Take the feet wide, palms face up, take up some space here. And close your eyes. Coming back to your breath, tuning back in. We'll stay here for a few more moments before I'll bring us back and close this practice. You can take this time to set an intention for the rest of your day or week ahead. Or you can simply observe the sound of your breath. Slowly start to find some movement in your fingertips and your toes. And then maybe make the movements a little bit bigger, maybe drawing circles with the wrists and the ankles. And then bending the knees and pulling them in towards your chest. Take it nice and slow here. Opportunity now to stay in your Savasana for as long as you like, or if you're ready to close with me now, rolling onto one side. And press yourself up to a seat, coming into your Sukhasana, easy seat, crossing at the ankles. Sitting up nice and tall, relax the shoulders down. And we'll close this practice here with one final breath in together. So when you're ready, big inhale through the nose. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Open your eyes if they're closed. And that's it. That's the end of the practice. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed the flow. Don't forget to like the video, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of the practice today, and of course don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you for next class, and as always, have a wonderful day.